Alright, today I want to talk about the Hoocak alphabet. I see on Facebook and talk to people who have a difficult time grasping some of the concepts of the alphabet. There are many similarities and many differences with the English alphabet, so this video aims to address these differences and will hopefully make it easier to understand. The first difference I want to go over is vowels. I taught Hoocak in the high school for 4 years, and one of the things I noticed is that learners got tripped up over vowels. The vowels are the same letters as in the English alphabet. A, E, I, O, U. But in Hoocak we don't say A, E, I, O, U. We say A, E, O, U. Anybody who's taken a Spanish class will remember that that's how they teach vowels there as well. Whenever you come across these vowels in a word, any word, they will make that sound every time. You probably noticed that some vowels have a tail underneath them. Those vowels have a nasalized sound to them. Not all vowels have this change. A, E, and U do. A and O do not. Double vowels can also undergo this change. Some of you might be wondering why we use a double vowel system. The reason is to differentiate between certain words like waruch, meaning food, and waruch, meaning table. Wagach, meaning to write, and wagach, meaning paper, and some verb conjugations that would differentiate between who you're talking about. It should also be noted that when a nasalized vowel precedes a K or a P, for instance, it changes the sound a little. For instance, wonk, meaning man, and hump, meaning day, have sounds similar to the English NK and MP, respectively. It can also happen before a J, as in the word hachinja. The next thing I want to talk about are consonants. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the consonants that are different from English. Once again, when you come across these letters in a word, they make the same sound every time. The first is C. This letter makes a ch sound every time you see it. It never changes. You see this letter in cha and Hoocak. The next one is ra. An example of this is rak, meaning to cry. Next we have the R, ra. This is similar to the Spanish R. An example word is rogu, meaning want. The next letter is the S with a caron on top. This makes a sh sound as in shagoi, meaning 7. The T makes a hard D sound in Hoocak, as in the word dakach. The X makes a cha sound, like in chawi, meaning grass. And the Z with a caron on top makes a ja sound, as in naji, meaning to stand. The following letters make the same sound in Hoocak as they do in English, so you don't have to worry about those. B, G, H, J, K, M, N, P, S, W, Y, and Z. They make the same exact sound, so you don't have to worry about those. It's just the other ones that you have to worry about. Once you learn those, it's pretty easy. Like I said before, these letters make the same sound every time. In English, the letter C makes a hard C sound, or it can make a sound like an S. It's not like that in Hoocak. Every time. A common spelling error I see is people spelling jaji as J-A-G-I. What they are doing is applying English rules to Hoocak. The proper spelling is J-A-A-J-I. Because that G makes a G sound every time, and that J makes a J sound every time. The hiusha jikere. The hiusha jikere in Hoocak means sudden stop. So when this marker follows a letter, know that there will be a glottal stop. This may be difficult at first, but with practice it will get easier. The letters with a glottal stop are as follows: ka, pa, sa, sha, ta, and a. Notice that the T makes a harder T sound on a. Okay, so back to the consonants. A good practice they used to teach is just adding the vowels after every consonant. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Because like I said, when you come across these vowels, they don't change. You can also use that with some of the letters with the hushajikere. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Sa, se, si, so, su, and so on and so forth. Languages are complex systems of communication, and alphabets are no different. I know there's a lot of information in this video alone, but don't be afraid to watch it again. Take notes, watch other videos, and ask people to help you learn to read and write, as that will help you learn our language going forward. Pinagigiwi.